when you're moving from place to place.
All right, viewers, we are back, and once again, our live shot is sponsored by none other than Max Bakery. And you know, Tobago Updates would not be Tobago Updates without you, our viewers, joining us on the live. So I want to send out a good morning to Mr. Wayne Clark, Miss Muna Roberts Squashy, good morning. Marilyn Spencer Joe Field, good morning to you. Pearl Murray Beard, good morning. And Miss Alicia Devines, good morning. And good morning to everyone joining us. Now, Kaylee, yesterday and the day before, I tried to get a lot of rest, but I couldn't help but notice that you were there at the Buku goat race and crab race. So tell us, how was your experience?
Well, I mean, I didn't go down into the village, but my grandmother lives in Buku, so I was there in Coral Gardens, taking in everything that was happening. And I mean, I feel like I know that this year was quite different from previous years. I'm not sure if COVID would have impacted anything. I'm not sure what the determining factor is. But I know that in previous years, when there is goat and crab race, when it's Easter Tuesday in Buku, the place is always packed. Even during the day, there's always traffic. I mean, most times you have to get a vehicle pass to be able to get into Buku because there's always police there. But this year, what I noticed that was quite significant, there was no police presence. Absolutely none. I left work, I came to Buku, and I realized we were just able to drive in to the village. No traffic, no police, nothing like that. So I think that was something very interesting to note. I'm not sure what the reason for that was. I'm not certain if there was police at the facility itself, but I could say for certain there was no police presence, as there usually is.
Weird. And media coverage, I was home trying to see if I could tune in, but I think the media coverage was a bit all over the place. I was trying to find just one spot to get everything, but I wasn't getting that at all.
Yeah, the media coverage, I think that was quite interesting. I mean, we were home there trying to look at it, you know, okay, so, I mean, if you're on your phone, you could use Facebook because I believe they were live on Facebook. But in terms of YouTube, you know, you could cast your phone to the TV, Facebook, but, you know, my grandparents' TV, we have to use YouTube. So we're trying to find the live stream on YouTube, but I don't think they were live on YouTube. I found that quite interesting because I think if you're live on Facebook, live on YouTube.
You should be live on YouTube one time, and that everybody will have a Facebook account to add to that.
Exactly.
And well, all in all, I think I saw Shanfaka Joe, she was doing a little crab race. I saw Penelope Beckle, she was on the field also.
Well. I saw Miss Webster Roy as well.
Oh yes, I love me a good down-to-earth politician, and I really appreciate that. And Kaylee, I think next year, by God's grace, I hope I have the energy to be there, because I think I was still winding down from the car show. But thankfully, our viewers will be seeing why I'm so tired from the car show. Tell us a bit more about your interview with the Kites.
Oh, well, I mean, that was another interesting event that took place on Sunday. No, that was Monday at the Montgomery Recreation Grounds with the Junction boys. So what they do really, they're a group from Lescotho, and they come together as a community, and they, you know, build kites, and they go out every Easter Monday, and they fly the kites with all the young persons and everything like that. So, I mean, I really had to commend all the organizers, the older persons, the older heads, because they're bringing the young persons together. They're taking them off the street and they're bringing them there for a day to have fun. So, you know, they fly kites, they play football, drinks, food, family time, fun, everything like that. So I think that's quite commendable. Very interesting. Something we could probably try to take part in next year as well.
Next year, and thankfully we're going to get to see it right here on Tobago Updates. So viewers at this moment will be heading over to the Junction boys. Let's see.
Okay, viewers, so we're here with Mr. Brian John. Mr. Brian, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Brian John. I originate from Lescotho. And I like kite from since I was small, but we never really make such a big kite as yet. But since we start, we find we're getting a lot of people coming around and enjoying what we're doing and these things.
Okay, so is it that you all have a group of persons who enjoy kite flying, you all make kites together?
Well, we have a crew on it, we call them Junction boys, Lescotho Junction boys. When Easter or Christmas come, well, they know that is it. They have to come around to make the kite to go out to face people, to have fun and all these different things.
Okay, and I'm seeing varying ages here. We have older persons, younger persons, we have some males, we have some females as well. Tell us a little bit about that. What is it like? Is it more like a family experience coming together of villagers?
Yeah, well, it's villagers. Most is villagers. The son around, so them is parents, they come around, and the parents bring out the younger grandchildren and them also. So that's why it's looking like that.
Okay, great. And tell us a little bit about this kite that we have in the back here. What was the process like making the kite? How long did it take? What are some of the materials that you would have used to make the kite?
Well, first beginning, the material is aluminum and is sponsored from Tobago Glass Supply. They sponsor the aluminum and we buy the plastic and rope and these other things and put it together. Well, when we just started, it used to take 3 4 days to build, but right now, at time we went Plymouth to fly the kite and the mash up. And we went the same day for more material, put it back together, build it, put paper on it and stack it the same day. So right now we're building the kite in 1 day. 1 day.
So you'll have gotten accustomed to the process, so it's a lot faster, right? And how exactly can you walk us through the process? What do you do with the aluminum and the plastic and that kind of thing?
Okay, well, the kite is like this. That will hold it here. The kite is like this. We have 3D full length of material where we screw together and straighten it in the center that when you go up in there, you don't break because it used to break a long time. That is how we think it. When we finish that now, we will run the rope around the edges. Now rope up down. We will run the rope around the edges, tighten it up, then we start to put on the plastic. Glue it up and stick on the plastic. But when we stick in the plastic, it's plenty we have to do it in order for it to come out firm like that. So that is how people that watch it and like it. And but majority of people who never see it fly say it wouldn't fly, but they experience it. At that time, the same guy, of course, first the kite was under so much attention. He was up in the air with the kite. He was on the kite up in the air, and we had to necessarily pull along the rope for him to get down. So the kite is very powerful in here.
So you all have had quite the experience with kite making as a community. I think it's very, very impressive that you all could come out together and bring out the young persons because we've seen a lot of young men, a lot of young ladies out here. So I think it's quite impressive that you all can take the initiative and bring everybody out together like this for such an experience. And well, currently we're here at Montgomery. We're at the Montgomery field. Do you all always come here, or are there other locations that you all usually go to?
Well, how we managed to start to come on Easter money that they invite you down in the sports. And when we reached there, they was behaving a kind of way, so we end up coming out of it and come over here and start to fly. So we make it a thing now. Every Easter we will make one and come down here and fly it, have fun, then put it back on the truck and go back home. And a lot of people who pass, does fit in themselves also.
So what would you say to parents to encourage them to bring their kids out and teach them about the kite flying culture in Tobago?
Well, I will say, not really the parents, is the youth and them, because the youth and them these days just not only seeing what they want, what they like before anything else. So them who are interested will come along with the kite and they go come all out with the kite. So I wouldn't say parents, because sometimes parents just try to lead you in the right way, and I don't know what's going on with some of the youth. But those who are wrong, they just really pay great attention with what we're doing. So I have to thank them.
Okay, and is there anybody else you'd like to thank? I heard you mention Tobago Glass Supplies earlier. They would have sponsored the aluminum. And Junction Boys, they said is the name of the group that you all come together with and build the kites. Is there anybody else you'd like to thank?
I would like to thank Alex Williams, Don Williams, and all the rest. But those guys are the main guys who always, I can't do it without them. So thanks to Alex and Don Williams.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Brian, for chatting with us today. And kudos to you and the team for putting together such a great initiative for the young persons and the family and the community to come together. Okay, viewers, so we're here at the Montgomery Recreation Grounds with the Junction Boys as they prepare to let the kite take action. So we're seeing a lot of manpower being used here because of the size of the kites. Earlier on we would have spoken with Mr. Brian John, and he would have explained the process and the materials and that kind of thing. So you understand the weight and the manpower that's necessary. Okay, viewers, there we have it. The kite is airborne. Stay tuned and share the live, share the live, share the live.